No, you open your own windows.
Open you.
Uh, Bruh. Hi. um, yeah, so this is probably the second time I've been live
Mama,
on.
I want to vacuum.
No, can we not vacuum right now? Because there's toys and pillows and there's all kinds of stuff. No, she never wants to vacuum. She wants to vacuum because I'm on YouTube. No, put the vacuum back. Okay, so we're vacuuming. So I titled this Homemade Soap for anyone that may want to be interested in making their own homemade laundry soap. Um, my washer is in the way. Because sometimes, it just financially, it's just easier to make your own soap. Believe it or not. And it's better for you. Better for your clothes, better for your own skin, especially people with allergies and all of that. Yeah, so this is what I'm doing. This is my life. Just thought I would kind of check in and say hi for 5 minutes. I don't even know what I'm doing. I look like a melted person. So yeah, I've got this pink Zote, pink Zote soap with more whitening power. Super safe for delicate clothes. Zote is a high-quality laundry soap and can be confidently used for washing your family's clothes. Has a minimum fatty acid content of 66%. I mean, it smells really good. It's not too overwhelming. I usually just take one of the big bars and I cut it in half. And then I stick it through this cheese grater. Go for it, babe. And then I just kind of just grate the Zote soap. Yep. So I'm pretty much talking to myself because I don't think anybody even follows my channel or watches my channel. Whatever. No skin off my nose. Y'all guys are missing out because I'm crazy. What you got, chicken butt? Oh, you found more fruit snacks. Cool. Right on, dude. So it's like 1,000,000 degrees in my apartment, and I feel like I am melting. Holy shiz, do I feel like I'm melting. It's probably like 90 in here and like 80 outside, so it's still pretty hot and gross. I went out and I peopled today. Yeah. I'm so thankful for my kid's godmother because her vehicle has air conditioning, and her and my kid stayed in the car and let me go into the Walmart, and that place is a cluster F, for way lack of a better term. And they're like remodeling and they're moving stuff around, and I was like, oh good lord, I just want to go in for like laundry soap stuff and like a couple cases of water, No. I don't know how long I was in there, but I swear to God it was the quickest, because I just happened to catch them before they started moving everything, before they changed the whole store around. So I know it's gonna take me like a month just to rememorize where everything is. And I hate peopling and I hate Walmart. So yeah, I'm basically just gonna talk and rant and cheese grate this here Zote. And y'all guys can look at my double chin action. The glistening, shiny grossness that is my chunky mom existence. Yep. So this is the second time I've used Zote soap. It's like $1.20 or something like that. And I mean, really, if you pay attention to how you use the soap, it will last so much longer. Like in here, I've got some baking soda. Give it a good shake. Some baking soda in there. And this is my carry case, my travel container for laundry soap, because occasionally I don't do laundry at home. I like to do it in a laundromat or, a friend's house, whatever. Oh, that was a good one. I'm waiting for that all day. Anyways, so yeah, I've got some chunks in here of, I think it's called Fels Naphtha, and it's another brand of, it's soap, but it's like a stain removing soap. I literally just ground that up and put that in here the other day ago. So we have that. I don't even have what it looks like, but it's relatively cheap too. Sometimes you can find it for like 70 cents. It's really good stuff. Like, it really gets the stains out. Like, not to be too graphic, but like baby poop stains and like vomit, things of that nature. It's really good for pre-treating, and it doesn't leave your clothes feeling yucky. Like, it doesn't take the softness away from certain clothing, like certain materials. It doesn't linger in your clothes. As long as you mix the right parts, it's pretty awesome. So yeah, I'm trying to mix in some of this here Zote in with my little bit of, I call it the yellow soap, the Fels Naphtha, I don't know, but it smells good, and I don't mind it. It's not too overwhelming. In my family, we have a lot of like soap allergies that can't use, just sensitive skin. So Tide is like the #1 killer of my day. If I washed my underwear in Tide, expect to watch me scratch myself all day, because that shiz is gross, and it makes me itch. Itchy mama, no fun. Ooh, this Zote is a little bit more, it's like squishy almost. It kind of looks like pasta or wax. It almost looks like cheese when you grate cheese. It's got a squishier, like you can form it into pretty much anything. And it doesn't help that it's like 90 degrees in here, so wish me luck, because I haven't, like I said, I haven't used this one in quite a while. Last time I used it, I put it in a big bucket, big 5-gallon pail, like a 5-gallon Home Depot bucket, which I have somewhere kicking around here, but I think I'm storing a few laundry gadgets in there, like sock bags and different stuff. But yeah, so this is what we got going on in here. People say I'm, neighborhood nanny, aka crunchy mama, save money, couponing, all of that craziness. A lot of it works. I'm not very good at couponing, but when I am good at it, look out world, I'm saving some money, and then at the end of the day, I don't really play too much. I don't get to spend my money the way most people are like, I get to spend my money on all this crap that I don't need. Well, I have a few things that I like to spend money on, a few hobbies, but, I like pops and vintage toys and vinyl records. So good. Vintage video games, stuff like that. But sometimes I just can't justify the price that people want for some things. So I like to tell people, You know, there are worse things that I could be collecting. There are worse things I could be spending my money on. I mean, I could be buying crack with it. So, which that's definitely not what I do with it. People sometimes think I'm on crack. I think I'm just a mom and I'm tired. I'm a mom. I'm a wife. I'm a sister. I'm a friend. Like, I'm a unicorn. Gee, damn it. Gee, damn it. I'm a unicorn. Definitely not self-proclaimed. It's pretty much been confirmed. I don't know if any of y'all have ever seen the Hot Crazy Matrix. But that shit is shiz. That shiz is so funny. Because some of it's pretty spot on. It's pretty spot on. It's good stuff. I wish I could point you to the right direction of which thought I heard somebody at my door. Maybe I did. Point you to the right direction of the YouTube channel that the Hot Crazy Matrix is on. I can't think of his name right now. That's going to drive me crazy. Anyways, if anybody's curious, just leave me a comment or something, and I'll hook you up. So yeah, this is kind of, it feels like really old pasta, like that you left in the fridge for a long time, and I'm trying to coat it with all the baking soda and everything, and it's not coming together very good. It feels like, I don't know if any of y'all have like a lot of kids or a kid, but you know, like the slime and the goop and the weird stuff that kids collect that they just want to, they love to make a mess with, like Play-Doh and stuff. What are you doing in the fridge? No. No. Did you finish the fruit snacks?
Uh-huh.
Then go put the trash in the trash. You don't put it back in the lunchbox. Go pick the trash out of the fridge and go put it in the trash can. She's growling at me. Well, I had one person watching, and they just disappeared. Hitting that like button would have been pretty awesome of you, whoever you were. Just kidding. Holy shiz! We're under attack. Blue Nalgene bottles are flying off the fridge. Okay, I'm good now. Thank you. You're gonna put your snacks in your clubhouse? I built my kid a cool fort in the living room, and she still wants to play with the boxes that I'm putting donations in. She dumped out all the donations so she could use the box. Yeah, with the donation thing. I don't know if any of y'all really, like, I know some of you personally and some of you I don't know at all. But I do a lot of community outreach stuff completely free of charge. I take people's stuff that they don't want anymore, and I distribute it throughout my community to kind of help the homeless, help the hungry, the sad, the lonely, you name it. You know, that's my thing. That's what I do. Can you get out of my YouTube, please? Because I really don't want you all over my YouTube. Daddy will not be happy with that. We don't put our kid on YouTube. Because, well, that's her choice. Later. We just believe in different things. And, you know, why would I want to share my kid with people who, you know, I don't know. You want to meet me, you want to meet my kids, meet my family. Well, you know, that's something that we can do, but you're not going to watch my family over the internet. I don't know, it's just how I feel about that. But, anyways, look at that. It kind of looks like, it looks almost edible, and I wouldn't recommend eating it. It's kind of, it looks like Parmesan cheese with pink food coloring. And now my hand is covered in, I don't know what that is. But I think I got most of it. I've got one more half of Zote to deal with. So before I wash my hand for the 15th time, I'm going to just do that. So yeah, what was I saying? Oh, community stuff. Yeah. If anybody ever wants to donate to my cause, I do have my cause. Well, I co-side a friend of mine. We do a co-side. See, I'm a mom. I have mom brain. My brain doesn't work. My words don't work. But yeah, we do a page online, and it's Pay It Forward with Love, Kennebec County. And we take donations. We do back to school. We help families kind of get, a hand up as opposed to, a hand out. We try to help families that are kind of struggling a little bit just to get their kids a new pair of shoes. Or right now we're doing backpacks, basically taking all the funds that we make on the side, and we're doing backpacks and putting school supplies for each grade level, school supplies. And hey, could you get down? I don't need you busting your melon. Thanks, dude. So yeah, where was I going with that? I'm still talking. Nobody's watching. Yeah, so we take a lot, we sell things online, like certain items that are worth selling. Sometimes we do we do yard sales and things of that nature to kind of help make some money so that we can buy stuff when it goes on clearance, like certain sizes for kids' clothes, school materials, pencils, paper, backpacks, crayons, binders, you name it. And then during the winter months, we do Christmas assistance with Christmas stockings. Usually we limit it just to Christmas stockings, and we find sponsors. Find sponsors for that stuff. Right now, I could not even tell you how many families we've already helped in our community, but it's become a pretty important. You're really cute. Can you please go? Did you put deodorant on? You silly girl. Go put the cover on Daddy's deodorant, please, and put it back. Okay, no more deodorant, okay? We don't want to clog your pores and make you a stinky kid before you're a teenager, okay? So yeah, what was I saying? Again, I'm talking to myself. This is my downtime right now because my husband's not home. He went on a Home Depot adventure with one of his friends, so I thought I would buy some time for myself to not have 100 things going on in my background while I grate soap to do some laundry. Yeah, so I do a lot of community stuff. Me and my best friend, we do a lot of stuff to help the homeless, and because we have a lot of programs in our area, but there's so many stipulations. It's almost like they want a stool sample and a blood sample, and those things, I'm just being sarcastic. But, some people, they won't even help you. Some of these programs won't help you if you don't have a home. Like, oh, well, you're starving, but this is a food bank and we get lots of funding, but we don't help people who don't have a home, because where are they going to put their food? That's the most asinine thing I've ever really, I can't even wrap my brain around that, because as a preteen and a teenager, I spent a lot of time homeless, and I figured out how to, still, whenever I got my hands on groceries, how to make them last a little bit longer, or, non-perishable goods. It just blows my mind. It just blows my mind that this is the way the world is, and this is how people think. Like, oh, well, if you don't have a place to live, I can't help you. No, that's not true. I think they should have, boxes or bags or donation spots where, take something, leave something kind of boxes. But unfortunately, we have so many scumbags in the world that ruin these things for people by, leaving For example, we had one of those library boxes where you can borrow books throughout the summer and you can donate books and all that. And somebody left like a bag of dog shiz from picking it up at the playground, and they just like, instead of walking 10 feet to the trash can, they put it in the library book box. And I'm just like, dude, that's just so dirty. It's things like that that ruin it for everyone else. Some kids don't have access to the library, or some kids don't have, they can't get to the library, or they can't get to the places that do all the cool stuff for kids in the summertime. And it really isn't, I don't think there's enough for our children to do over the summer. So hopefully when I get my home finished and all of that, I plan on doing a lot of cool stuff that doesn't cost anything, or very minimal, just to give the kids something to do. And you never know when you're going to need certain information, like edible plants, and how to save money. I feel like my generation of high school was like the last ones in my area to do like life skills, and they briefly touched base on how to sew things and how to hem things, and how to budget. I feel like a lot of people are missing out on that because parents are, kids will learn that in school. No, they don't. You got to positively reinforce it at home too, or they're not gonna learn anything. You know what I mean? I wish I had a better home ec and everything to base my life off of. Unfortunately, I had to learn a lot of things the hard way, and it's like I went to a school who didn't really care enough. If you weren't a basketball star, or chess club, or somebody that looked a certain way, or had so much money or whatever, you had to play a part. And unfortunately, children get left, they get this no child left behind act BS. It's like children still get left behind. A lot of them just get pushed through school, and they don't know how to read, they don't know how to write. They can barely write their own name, they don't know cursive, they don't know print, they barely even know how to use a phone. Like, God forbid you ask a kid nowadays what a rotary phone is. But that's just end rant, I guess. All right, so just got through that whole bar of soap. And it's really nice on the skin too. It doesn't leave like a starchy feeling. It doesn't feel yucky on the skin. It's not greasy. It comes off quite nicely. So it's not like my hands feel super like squeaky clean, which is awesome. I love you, babies. So yeah, I haven't really been around much, so I haven't caught anybody live in a long time that I used to watch. I've been kind of off the radar a little bit, just kind of trying to take care of things in my life and stuff. So not that anybody, I really don't think I'm that important to a lot of people, like in the internet world. So I don't feel like I need to explain myself, because nobody's watching anyway. Just kind of hope maybe I'll have some information that I can share that might help make someone else's life a little bit easier. That's what I'm here for. So I'm all about that reduce, reuse, recycle life. So if I can help someone save some money and get moving out of a relatively hard time, then hey man, I did my job. So I guess since nobody's tuning in and it's been almost 25 minutes, I'm probably gonna skip out here in a minute. I'll probably wait 10 more minutes or until someone knocks on the door. Oh, hey, I didn't know how to fix that. I just realized I know who was watching now. Hello, Jay Greenbaum, 85. I love watching him. He does a lot of stuff with Fortnite and such. So, hey, nice to see you, friend. Thanks for stopping by. Are not that interesting, but I hope you got a laugh or two or something. I don't even know if you're still here. You're probably not here anymore. But hello anyway. If anybody else that may be potentially watching, stop on by to Jay Greenbaum and check him out, because I think he's hilarious. Just a very genuine, kind person. So nice to see you. That just made my whole day that somebody was tuning in that I actually communicate with and talk to once in a while. But yeah, so here's just about the end result of some homemade laundry soap. And I'll probably do a little bit of an update later, depending on my life. It's already 7 o'clock, so. And thank God it is finally getting nice out. So, maybe I'll use the oven tonight. Who knows? Probably not, though, because just the thought of using the oven in this tiny apartment is unreal. Yeah, so I'll probably, if anybody's interested, I'll show you some really stained kids' clothes and this stuff, how significant. I mean, it really makes a difference. And it, like I said, it's got way less crap in it, in my opinion. So. I don't know what that button does. I'm still figuring out this, I don't know what I'm doing. Whoops. Damn, I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what that means, what I just did there. Ah! I can't seem to. I don't know what I'm doing. 28. So I'm going to go about 2 more minutes. Probably didn't hear any of that because I'm an a-hole and I left my water going while I was trying to figure out all the functions on this here. YouTube's. So yeah, it's just like a little piece of my life. This is what I do. I feel like I should change my YouTube channel sometimes because everything's so random. I have random videos. Kind of hoped that YouTubing would be a very small but significant source of income for me so that I could fund some more of my community projects. But you have to be really good at YouTubing. You have to be somebody people likes to watch. So that's not me. So if anybody has any suggestions, I suppose, like if, damn, I needed that pan. That's okay. I'm going to dump some of this out so I can mix it a little better. Ugh. Yeah, so I'm a little bit all over the place. I don't even know if anybody that even did think to watch this, if they even would know what the hell I was talking about or doing or saying. So, but yeah, that is homemade laundry soap. This is, I'll touch base with y'all guys when I figure out if I like this mixture or not. If I don't, I may add some, what do you call it, borax, which is like super awesome too. Yeah, so I guess this hold tight, and I'll let y'all guys know how well it works out. I got about 4 loads of laundry to do, so we'll see. We'll test it based on different amounts of soap, because you really don't need to use like a whole scoop or a whole like lid full like you normally would with like other soaps, like liquid soaps. Sometimes they're just terrible liquid soaps, and it's like you got to use more just to get the cleaning benefits, because it separates and there's like so many extra chemicals and caca in there. So, yep. So I'm thinking probably like 2 teaspoons. Probably 2 tablespoons would be like perfect amount given how much stuff is going on inside here. And I'm going to have to probably keep it in a cold, dark place, because I feel like, oh no, I feel like it's going to like congeal and like form into the shape of this container if I don't. So there's that. Okay, I'm gonna wash my hands for like the 5th time, and then I'm gonna sign off. So thanks everyone for stopping in and YouTubing with me.